everyone? Welcome back. It's been an hour break, but we are back with another game. This time, it is round 2. Triple Trouble once again making an appearance today. They will face off against BOD. Now, there is 2 playoff games happening at the same time. That is kind of how it went. The other game is being streamed over on mainstream, actually. So if you want to check out Mount Lord Lunatics versus OPE, maybe even as well as this stream, the link to that channel is the second link down in the description below. But right now, this stream, we have first seeds and 4th seeds happening, and well, we'll see what happens. Obviously, one of the teams is not here, that being BOD, but either way, BOD again, first seed, Triple Trouble 4th seed. Yeah, give me a sec. Alright, I had some personal business to take care of for here. But either way, we're still waiting for BOD to come in. But like I mentioned before, BOD is first seed. They haven't had the easiest road to first seed, I'll be honest. I'm pretty sure they were tied for first with the Mount Lord Lunatics, and then something happened, and well, something happened, but that something being Mount Lord Lunatics ended up being them when they faced each other, and then they lost another game. They were down. They had 2 losses. Mount Lord Lunatics, I think, lost the last 2 games of the regular season or something like that, and BOD ended up having the tiebreaker. I'm pretty sure. I didn't completely keep my mind on the challenger side of things, but I'm pretty sure they did have the game differential. They won 4 games, while Mount Lord Lunatics only won 3, technically speaking. But BOD, I mean, Triple Trouble, not the easiest team to beat. They most definitely can, but you look on the other side of Triple Trouble, they are still here and waiting. I don't know how much longer BOD is going to be, but either way, Triple Trouble just faced 3 blind minds. I'm sorry, I'm still trying to gauge everything and what's happening, but either way, Triple Trouble again just faced 3 blind minds. They looked really well, but I think I said in the last game that BOD is gonna be tough to beat. They are not 3 blind mice. It's gonna be difficult, really, for Triple Trouble to actually beat BOD. So we'll see what happens. I know I'm not paying attention much, but it does seem like everyone's here right now for right now for BOD. They do have to bring down someone as they don't have a 3rd yet. As far as I know, that is allowed. I never got anything like different from it, but either way, again, we are underway. R5s again able to come down. Got permission to be able to play. At least until they get a third if needed. But then you have I'm Game Time and Lucky both playing. We'll see what happens here. As I'm Game Time trying to start something. Wasn't able to, but Arc 5 is still here. He was trying to go for a pass. Lucky is up, but John and Mike was also up. But on the other side, Moo once again. Remember, Moo is me with 18 million E's at the end. Best ever 2 and John the Mike. Either way though, Arc 5 is going to try to take the shot. Wasn't able to. And John and Mike is going to be able to get it cleared. And Game Time's going to have to circle back. Was able to get there. He's going to take an immediate shot. Went wide. Demo may have tried to open up something on the play. But Lucky just found the gap on the defense. Or gap in the net. I don't know what exactly happened. Moo just kind of went front post instead of back post. And that's just all she wrote for there. 1-0. For BOD. 3 minutes 59 seconds left though. It's obviously plenty of time. Somewhat early. But we'll see here. Moo tries to get around in Game Time. He actually beat him. Lucky's gonna go for the shot. Actually ends up being a pass. Best ever 2 is able to get the save. Lucky actually bumped into his captain. Everything's gonna kind of fizzle out. Actually for Triple Trouble. Now I'll be honest with you. Triple Trouble does need Best Ever to perform well. He performed well in 3 Blind Mice. But if he can keep it up, it can definitely do well for Triple Trouble. And at least keep this series close, if not win it. Obviously, we're winning plays. You don't want that team bump to be happening, but everything seems to be turning itself out well. So John and Mike's got to bring this back to the corner. He has to be careful. He's able to do it. Able to bring it back to his half. Moo gonna try to take control. Has to go for a shot. Oh, Arc and I'm Game Time are both there. Arc is able to flick it over to Best Ever 2 as well. Arc tries to go for the pass. It's gonna get cleared away though. Not the Best Ever. He'll take the immediate shot. The defender's already in net. Now we'll try to set up his teammates, but there's a team bump, and that might just leave the net open. And Game Time does put it way wide though. So he'll go for the pass. Lucky takes the shot. He gets blocked away, but it's still dangerous. The Best Ever 2 has to go for the clear. He's able to, but it only goes towards midfield. John and Mike's going to have to get another touch. Does drop down to Moo. Isn't able to do much with it though. Best Ever doesn't get a touch. That could be dangerous. And on Game Time is able to punish him for it. Can't be making those types of mistakes in the playoffs. I know it's game 1, so you can afford it a little. But you have to be getting touches. Unfortunately, Best Ever wasn't able to get it there. 2-0. Just under 2.5 minutes remaining. Lucky gets bumped off the ball, so Moo will try to start something with this. Just puts it towards the corner. Not able to do much with it though. Actually ran out of boost, so Lucky is going to be able to take control of it. Got it under 1. John and Mike though is able to get it over. Best Ever ends up taking out on Game Time at least. But John and Mike does not get much of a touch, and that will just get cleared away. Arc going to put it towards net. And that's going to stay. Down to Mike. Oh, the Best Ever. Oh, that's almost dangerous. Nothing really much happens, but maybe till now, Lucky's able to get a goal. And 3-0 on the side of BOD. I mean, Triple Trouble definitely not looking like themselves from 3 Blind Mice. Just goes right in. And, well, something's going to need to change, at least when it comes to game plan wise. Because BOD is turning up the heat. And they are struggling. Triple Trouble is just struggling, it seems like, to pretty much keep up with BOD. Maybe a bump could help, as Moo was trying doing. But what a pinch by him Game Time. Best Ever, not the greatest of touches. He does get the demo, though. And one does commit. John and Mike, just a 1v1. He's going to try to push it towards net, but Arc is there. Moo was waiting. Just too awkward of a touch. Now Arc trying to start something up. A good 50. Down to Mike. Does get it over 1, though. And that might just be open. He doesn't get great of a touch, though. But he does get it around. Arc 5 is there for the save. Best Ever goes for the shot. That gets cleared away. And now. John to Mike. Goes for the pass. Mumu went for the bump, and it worked out. Game's not over. The best ever. Able to get a goal. Maybe this is what they need. Maybe this is what Triple Trouble needs. At least just get a goal. Maybe get some of this momentum back. But they still have a mountain to climb if they want to tie this game at least. 2 goals in about 40 seconds. Now, well, pretty much about to be 30 seconds. They're not gonna need to get down to the blue half. But that got kept in by Lucky. Doesn't get another touch, but does waste so much time. Mumu. Not bad 50. Arc got it around 1. A double commit between Triple Trouble. They're getting a little panicky. John and Mike doesn't get a touch. That doesn't go in. Mumu, I think, just got a flip reset. Unfortunate touch for him. Game time. Center save. Best ever just double jumps. That probably just does it, though. Lucky looking to add another one. Goes off crossbar. Does not matter. Game 1 goes to BOD. They pretty much just made a statement here. Also stays up. I was expected to go down. There it goes. BOD does officially take game number 1. And, I mean, it was a strong showing from BOD. He just wonder on Triple Trouble, though. Did they start to get things going a little too late? It's really difficult to tell, right? Because even after they got the goal, it almost just felt like afterwards they weren't really able to get much momentum going on their side. They were still stuck on the defensive ends. And, well, I have way more pressure at the end of the day. So we'll see what best ever changes here, whether it's a substitution or not. But either way, we're gonna see how game number 2 fares. Does seem like Dre gets put in for Mumu. We'll see if this actually works. I have no idea if it will or won't. Especially since replacing the Rookie of the Year. Interesting strategy, but it could be one that works. But either way, though, game number 2 is underway. Don and Mike just actually just straight up dusted Arc on the kickoff. But nothing bad happens from it. Dre does pop it up, but on game time, they're able to push it towards the orange half. Lucky got around the last man. He's able to put it in. No, just wide. On game time, still trying to keep it in front of the box. At least wasn't able to. So now John and Mike's gonna have to beat Arc. Was able to. Best ever. Gets a touch, but a little bit of a back pass. Dre is not there for it. On game time, puts that on net. John and Mike calling into action. Does get the save. And the best ever. Able to get the clear. Just kind of like in game 1. A lot of momentum towards BOD. Albeit that's actually a good 50 from Dre. Is that what they needed? R5 is there for the save. Arc is going to go for the bump. Does get the bump. But Dre able to keep it out of his corner on game time. He's looking for the bump. He's headhunting. Maybe just got one bump. Ball got past him. Oh no. That's a challenger play of all time, if I'm being honest. A double whiff. Dre will have to push it towards his corner. Lucky wasn't able to get a touch. And now a double commit seen from Triple Trouble. And their third committed. Did not get a touch. Best ever has to be very careful with a no boost as well. Gets bumped off of it, but Dre is able to get there in time. And now a double commit from BOD. Does not affect them on game time there. Full tank of boost. John has to bail out his teammate. He was able to. Arc flies by. John to Mike, trying to do it himself. Was not able to. But he at least has his teammates in there in support. But game time gets a good enough 50, so now Lucky's going to be there. Trying to take control. John. Again, just on the ball. It just seems like he might be needed on ball just to help the team get some pressure. Dre goes for the pass. Just no one's really there. Lucky though, he's up. He goes past out backboard. That's pretty much open. But Dre gets there in time. He's able to get a clear. Now it's a counterattack. John gets one touch, but right towards the defender. And now Dre is awkward. This could be a counterattack goal for BOD. Is anyone there? Dre gets faked out by Lucky, but best ever is able to get the save. A lot of action, but no goals so far. That could change here at any moment. Best ever. Not the greatest of touches, but so here comes Lucky. Dre got her on 2. Now it's just him. Bottom game time. Cleanly wins the ball. John the mic. Not the greatest of 50, so Arc will take the shot, and it's over to the defender. Arc 5s is able to get goal number 1. The best ever just could not beat Arc 5s. Maybe it's just unfortunate. Arc 5s able to just put it right over him. And goal number 1 once again for BOD. Not as much time as before, but this game is looking a little more promising for Triple Trouble if they can find a way to at least take this. Arc 5, so it's going to take the immediate shot. That goes wide. Dre is awkward, able to get backflip hit, but John has to be the defender. He's able to. Can't get the double. He does get a double 50. Dre, open net, and he puts it below the crossbar. Tie game. A great 50 from John. Actually, I don't even know if Arc even got a touch on it. But Dre, just a soft touch. Not enough, or not hard enough to be a clanger, but just right. Right under the crossbar, as a matter of fact. Tie game now. John and Mike is going to look to try to set his team up for another shot. Dre is going to be there. Gives him around Lucky. And that's a goal for Dre. Gives his team the lead. I'll be honest with you. I thought Lucky had this. I don't know what happened. It was a little bit hung up on the post. And got shot right behind him. Great placement from Dre Lamar. 2-1 now in favor of Triple Trouble. Bottom game time. He's not going to be settled for losing this game. He's actually going to leave it, but that gets cleared away by Dre. Now John. He's going to try to set something up. Arc. Not going to let that pass him. Now Lucky's going to try to take it. But Dre, able to cut him off. Dre goes for another touch. Game time is there. Is able to get it clear. John's got to be careful. Have to at least buy his team some time. I don't know if he bought his team enough time, but Arc had no boost. Dre doesn't get a touch. That fakes out Arc and pretty much all of BOD, it felt like. Now Dre, able to get a touch, but best ever has to be on game time. He does. Now Lucky will have to regroup. John, not a good 50. On game time trying to cause disruption, and he was able to. John does get the touch, able to save his team from getting tied, or giving up a goal at least. Best ever gets a demo. Tries to go for another, but Dre, he is last. Gonna take his time. Got it on game time. Tried to go for a back pass, but Lucky was not ready for it. By opening up the aggression, going for a lot of demos. Arc, unfortunate double tap, but he does get bumps. Best ever, awkward, does get a touch. On game time though, can he get it in? He will with the help of Lucky, and we have a tie game. Just unfortunate for best ever, just hung up on the post as well. And it almost seemed like there had been a little bit of panic from Triple Trouble. I have no idea. But, tie game. 26 seconds left. Will we be seeing overtime? There's plenty of time for a goal to be scored. Dre does get the touch. Able to at least make sure that doesn't go towards net. And the best ever. Able to get it around 1. Able to get it pretty much through the blue half. Dre, not much boost though. Can't get it around on game time. And game time, another good 50. The best ever. Very much passes it to Lucky. This has to be careful. John, can he get there in time? Off the post. What a save. But best ever keeps it up. I don't know if I agree with that decision. Dre does keep it in the corner. Lucky has to do something on game time. Gets another touch. Can he get another? Dre does get a touch instead. And we have overtime. Now to clarify, while I don't agree with best ever keeping it up, I have no idea if he knew there was a defender behind him, and that is a kickoff goal from I'm Game Time. And if this isn't a This Is Rocket League moment, I have no idea what is. Well, that was definitely an anticlimactic ending to a game, to say the least, but, well, BOD does get game number 2 going. Or gets game number 2 to potentially get a sweep. So we'll see what happens here. How does best ever counter this? This strategy, whatever he changed, almost worked. where keeping Dre in there might be the strat, but something does need to change, whether it's just not whiffing as much, whether it's just something else. I really have no idea. But we'll have to see what happens, really. As it looks like Dre is still in, John is in, but Moo gets subbed in for the best ever. We'll see if this works as John gets boomed into the air. Dre looking to go for the pass. Arc was there. And he's able to get another touch. John will try to pop it up. His teammate's in the way. It does seem like there have been times where Moo has been in his teammate's way. Or maybe even vice versa. John does not get a touch. That is actually unfortunate. Moo able to get a clear away. And Lucky gonna try to drop it down, but Dre was there waiting. On Game Time has to retreat. Gonna try to take this from his corner. John, good 50. Arc was waiting as well. Moo. I mean, it was an interesting pass. I actually got around two defenders. And that's a great demo. The net's wide open. Can Dre get there in time? What a play for Triple Trouble. It's not... I don't know what just happened. They're great demos. Demo on Arc and a demo on Game Time. Lucky had to scramble back. Was not able to. If that is goal number 1. That's a great use of demos. But there's still 4 minutes left for BOD to come back. Arc does not get a touch there. Game Time does. Moo's getting bumped. So now Dre, by himself. Lucky and Game Time both double commit. John, able to keep it into the blue half. I don't know if he was able to steal the boost from Game Time though. So here comes Arc. Gets a pinch across. Dre, gonna need a touch. Does get it. Lucky though is waiting. Now Moo. Very awkward. This is dangerous. And that is goal number 1 for BOD. And they have tied the game. Moo's just awkward. That's just pretty much all she wrote from there. It's unfortunate, but tie game for BOD and Triple Trouble. See if Triple Trouble can bring it back, or BOD can extend the lead, or extend the momentum and get themselves the lead. Right now, though, Moo and Dre both double commit. Doesn't seem to really affect anything, though. Albeit 3 people pushing up is not an ideal strategy. John isn't able to get a touch. Arc is going to put a shot on. But John is able to get there in time. Now Moo just cannot get much of a touch here. Arc going to keep it in. Dre has a lot of time. But Lucky closes the door. Was able to keep it in. A lot of pressure mounting for BOD, but as I say that, the ball finally enters the blue half. John is going to try to create something out of this. But everyone from Triple Trouble retreats. Dre's going to be up, but he doesn't get a touch. Game Time is up, didn't get a touch. But Moo was able to stay there and at least get a touch. But now Game Time looking to press on the attack. That's get cleared away by John. Lucky goes for the shot, and it gets past the defenders. Lead for BOD. I mean, that's just unfortunate for Triple Trouble. Great placement, though, from Lucky. Putting it right in a place where if he put it anywhere more to the right, it may have been getting deflected out. Great placement from him. And BOD takes the lead once again in this series. Remember, they are on match points. It is still a best of 5. Lucky gets bumped away, but it does not matter. Moo was just awkward on net, and now Lucky gives his team a 2-goal lead. That's just very much a lot of awkwardness from Triple Trouble right there. It seemed like all 3 players were somewhat awkward trying to get to that ball in one shape or another. Right now, Arc almost tried to extend it. Wasn't able to. So now Dre passes it to John. This could be good for Triple Trouble. But Lucky, a great dodge of the demo. And Dre has no boost. Dre has got to save this. And a great save from Dre. Arc is going to try to keep the pressure on. Lucky is up. But Moo is able to get the clear. John is able to also get another touch. But he gets deleted from the play. So Dre's going to have to do something by himself as Moo got deleted. But Dre just 1v3'd BOD, and he is able to cut the lead in half. Oh my goodness. The toxicity coming out from Triple Trouble and BOD. I know there is a little bit of bad blood between them two. I guess I should have mentioned that before. I just kind of brought myself to attention of that. John, can he tie it up? He is able to, and now Triple Trouble's not going away easily. Pretty much a good quick kickoff win, and that's probably one of the few times that you'll see a double commit pretty much work out in your favor, especially leading to a goal. And, you know, whatever works, as I say. Tie game. Once again, Triple Trouble able to come back from being down 2 goals after leading this in the first place. But now how does BOD respond? They have to respond with something quick. Now, Game Time isn't able to do much with that, but Moo is. Lucky. Read it. Now Dre. They're trying to get that round 1, wasn't able to. Actually ends up bumping into his teammate, so John's gonna have to buy more time. Dre went. That could be dangerous, but Moo does get a touch. Now John. Gonna have to take it himself. But lucky. Great 50. Dre on the wall. Actually ends up giving it to Ark. Albeit, I don't blame him for trying to get, or, you know, do that play. And Game Time does get a touch. Moo, though, was able to get it around Lucky, but 1 minute remains to see if Triple Trouble will live to fight another game, or if they are out of the playoff contention. Because Game Time does get a good touch. Ark ends up leaving it. Lucky is up, gets it around 1. Are there nerves here for Triple Trouble? Dre does get a miss, or does get a whiff. So now Ark is up. John is up as well. He doesn't get a touch. The nerves might be settling in for BOD, but no one was able to score that. 30 seconds remain. John and Mike did not have any boost to really do anything with that. And that's going to be pushed to the corner. Going to be cleared out at the half. Dre, though, is trying to keep it going. John, able to keep it in the blue half. Lucky, got 1 touch. On Game Time is up. Is able to beat out the defender. Moo, a lot of time. He's trying to create something if needed. Gets it around Ark, but he kind of jumped. And that's a double commit between Ark and Lucky. That ball, I don't know if that was going in. I don't know if it had enough speed. But we do have overtime. And Triple Trouble need to score this. And they cannot allow this goal to come in. That goes off the post. Ark, shot. It is good. But sweep Triple Trouble. I don't know what happened between the game of 3 Blind Mice and BOD. But there goes Triple Trouble. Something happened and it was not for the better. BOD sweep Triple Trouble, and we'll be meeting whoever wins between Mount Lord Lunatics and Office Party Esports. Well, the games were close. At least games 2 and 3 were close. The game 1, was more in favor of BOD. But you almost kind of hoped that Triple Trouble would have been able to put up more of a fight. They had possession, or they had like the ability to, but there was just times where they just made some mistakes, and those mistakes ended up costing them double commits, whiffs, and at the end, the pressure may have just gotten to them, and they ended up giving up giving up the last goal. But either way though, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to have a great day and great night whenever it is when you guys are watching. I'll see you guys in the next stream.